look across the San Diego Bay into the skyline of what's called America's finest city. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Christian Yelich will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Opposite field to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So after one pitch yields our first out of the night, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Rafael Furcal will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1 pitch to Furcal. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball headed out to Venable in right. And he's got it for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Ty Wigginton will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Will Venable will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman.
Chase Headley will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jeff Baker will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Jeff Baker.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Two and two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first down here in the second.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Rob Brantley will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Two and 0.
Oh, that's okay.
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Adeiny Echeverria will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Ah, good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And some trouble now in right field. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Good AB right there. That one-out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
Jose Fernandez will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big-time chance.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real plan. I mean, he's in over his head, and it shows.
Christian Yelich will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
Oh, and he may pick up both runners here as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
For call.
Rafael for call will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now the first pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Keep him right there. Come on, let's hold him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Ready on 2-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Dives and makes a spectacular catch for the 3rd out of the inning as he might have saved a couple of runs right there. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Carlos Quentin will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Carlos Quentin.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Yelich is in his tracks now. 1 down.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jed Jerko will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch to him. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Giancarlo Stanton is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Third baseman, number 8.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Settling under it now is Quentin, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at-bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Jeff Baker will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And he got him. One, two, three go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Kyle Blanks will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Swinging a ground ball to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Fisher Asuncion.
Fisher Asuncion will step in now. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Corey Lupke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Right there is Wigginton. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Rob Brantley will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, Rob Brantley.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. The second for one. On to blanks. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Cameron Maybin will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Furcal will take this one in for route number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting Will Venable. Changeup called strike 1. Strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Come on.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Chase Headley will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Fernandez readying the 1-1, 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside, close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Wigginton has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Carlos Quentin will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In there, 0-1.
Come on, Padres.
Called strike, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw on to Furcal at second, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Fernandez will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Christian Yelich will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to the first baseman, blanks, 2 gone now.
Number 15, second baseman,
Rafael Furcal will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Carlo Stanton.
Man at second here with 2 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. For Furcal, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here comes the 2-0. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. On to the first baseman, blanks, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jed Jerko will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. He's around first on his way to second now. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Got him.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Kyle Blanks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on third. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Fisher Asuncion will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
1-0 on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Fouled back. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your attention, please. Now
Called in the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Ty Wigginton will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. On a big swing there by Wigginton, but he didn't get it. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the pitch. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Jeff Baker will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And the catch made by Quinton out there for route number 2.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Rob Brantley will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Come on, Flyers.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they're on top 2-0. So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle.
Seth Smith.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Yelich is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Cameron Maben will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Will Venable will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did! What a play there to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Vincent is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Marcell Ozuna will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Adeiny Echeverria will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. On the ground, softly towards second. On to the first baseman, Blanks, 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Hernandez.
Jose Fernandez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Come on, Bob.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Strike zone, come on.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, an excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Marlins 2 and the Padres nothing. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there for strike one, 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball here as he lifts this one the other way out to left center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Carlos Quentin will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jed Jerko come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Get out of here.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Furcaw, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Padres nothing. Tim Stauffer will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 46, Tim Stauffer.
Christian Yelich get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Marlins. Center fielder.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
You gotta strike him out.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Rafael Furcal will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Come on, players.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Giancarlo Stanton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to the first baseman blanks, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Yasmani Grandal will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Grounded foul off to the right. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swinging a tapper out in front. One away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Kyle Blanks will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low again, it's 2-1. Now here it comes. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Fisher Asuncion will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. In there for strike 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Ty Wigginton will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Ty Wigginton.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is in the air now, out to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
First baseman, number 10, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Rob Brantley will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
On the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Chris Denorfia will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. First offering on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Come on, let's get a hit.
1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Cameron Maben will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Let's go, Fire!
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100-pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Will Venable will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And there's ball two now. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball hit hard to the left side. And Venable will reach. He's got a base hit.
Only their third hit of the ball game so far. He's got two of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Steve Cishek.
Chase Headley will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this will be fouled away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Maben off of second, now the pitch. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And no shot for Wigginton. This is down the line, a fair ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
And you know, he's got a great arm out there, and I think he had a really good chance of getting it out. But once he bobbles this thing, it doesn't really matter how good your arm is, because you're not going to get anybody at that point, and that run comes in to score.
Carlos Quentin will have a shot to be the hero as he's got the possible tying run at third and the winning run at second here. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Jed Jerko will want to at least get one airborne so he can avoid the inning-ending double play. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 2-1. Good night from San Diego.